Hello, wonderful women. Welcome back to my channel. And I am so excited to be here today because I'm going to discuss the 5 myths that may be holding you back from recovering from HA. And maybe you have been thinking about going all in or giving your 100% so that you can restore your hormones for the longest time. But these 5 myths have been holding you back or have been making you feel very frustrated or deeply scared. So before I go along, I just would like to introduce myself. If you don't know me, my name is Claudia Vidor. I'm a nutrition and dietetic clinician. I am the founder of the Period Comeback Protocol and the Recover from HA support group on Facebook with more than 1,000 women trying to get the period back. And I specialize in disorder behaviors around food and training, hormonal health, and I only work with women like you. So without further ado, let's dive deep into the 5 myths. Myth number 1 is absolutely the greatest when it comes to procrastination. So you may think that recovery is all about overeating and gaining weight uncontrollably. The reality is that recovery is about finding your body's healthy balance. It's about nourishing yourself with nutrient-dense foods and restoring your hormones through gradual and sustainable weight gain if necessary. And sometimes I always love to remind women that the weight that you lost in the first place that then led you to hypothalamic amenorrhea was possibly never meant to be lost in the first place. So it's not about weight gain, but it's about weight restoration. So each person's journey is unique and it's not about force feeding yourself, but rather fostering a supportive environment for healing. So for all the women that come and work with me, they sometimes come up and say, I am afraid of gaining weight. I am afraid that I will need to gain 15 kilos, 20 kilos to get better. I'm afraid that I will need to force feed myself even when I don't want to. And the reality is that that's absolutely untrue, but every single person journey is different. So it's not about what's working with Kate, what's working with Jane, but it's all about what's working for you. And that's something that we can definitely identify in the one-on-one sessions that are normally part of the Period Comeback Protocol and a part of the work that I do. Myth number 2, you need to cut out exercise completely. The reality is that exercise is essential for overall well-being, and it's about finding a balanced approach. I don't want you to stop moving. That would have terrified me when I went through my own hypothalamic amenorrhea recovery journey. I don't want you to stop training completely, because the reality is that if you stop training altogether and you get your period back, what's going to happen once you go back to the gym, or once you start walking again, or once you go back to your Zumba class or Pilates class or yoga class, whatever that may be for you? I really would like to start from scratch and to finding out what you're doing and tweaking your routine so that it's more supportive of your healing journey and your hormonal restoration. Myth number 3, once you have your period back, you are completely healed. And that's something that makes women feeling so frustrated. Sometimes they do get the first period back or the second period back within a very short time frame, like even within the 3 months inside the Period Comeback Protocol. And they they come to me and they ask me why my sex drive is not back any longer, isn't back already, why my hair are still falling, why I don't feel energized. The reality is that while regaining your period is a significant milestone, it's not the end of the journey. True healing involves addressing the underlying factors that led to hypothalamic amenorrhea in the first place. Embracing self-care, stress management, and a supportive lifestyle are essential for long-term well-being. Once again, don't compare yourself to someone else's journey. This is all about you and what is supportive for your own health. Myth number 4. Recovery means no more worries about fertility. It means that once you get your period back, you're going to get pregnant within the next cycle. The reality is that while recovering from HA can positively impact fertility, because finally you get a period and possibly you can ovulate, it's not a guarantee. Hormonal balance is complex and other factors can influence fertility. So working with a professional or a healthcare professional specializing in fertility can provide guidance and support on your journey. And that's normally what I do in the Period Comeback Protocol or my own recently launched fertility experience. We find out what's the root cause of your missing periods or irregular periods, and we create a healing journey so that you can get your period back, but you can also boost your fertility and you can promote a better egg quality. So by the time that you get your first period back, we can get down to business, and we can make sure that you have a baby as soon as possible. Myth number 5, you will feel 100% better immediately after recovery. So not true. So untrue. The reality is that healing takes time, both physically and emotionally. And while you may experience improvements in your energy and well-being, it's normal to have ups and downs during recovery, and it's normal to have ups and downs after recovery. Be patient with yourself and allow the healing process to unfold naturally. It may take time for your bone health to go back to being decent. It's gonna take time for your mental health to go back on track. It's gonna take time for all the other things like your digestive issues or your energy to get back on track. But give your body time, trust the process, trust the healing process, and it's gonna happen for you if you stick to it. And also remember, the recovery is unique and it's an empowering journey. Focus on self-compassion, focus on nourishment. It's a journey of self-discovery. Surround yourself with supportive communities. So surround yourself by people that can really understand what you're going through. Find a professional like I am that you can trust, that can guide you along the way. And with all those things in place, you will break this myth and embrace the truth of healing and well-being. So you absolutely got this. And if you would like more support during your HA recovery journey, or if you're looking to get your fertility back on track and have a baby as soon as possible, just make sure that you click on the link below and you connect with me today so that we can start working together. I will see you on the next video. Bye for now.